Hey guys, Natasha here. So I thought today that we would talk about what is remote spirit release. So as you may know or may not know, there are several different ways throughout time that people have dealt with what they call spirits, dark spirits, negative spirits, demons, different things like that. We've got, the exorcism, the traditional Catholic type thing. There's different shamanism practices for releasing dark spirits. There's hypnosis has, you you might hear people in different hypnosis type situations having very long drawn out arguments with some not so nice uh, characters. Been there, done that myself before I discovered Dr. Palmer. So there's many different ways to deal with this, but for the most part, it deals with the human going in and dealing with the non-human kind of thing. And can be quite dangerous for an unskilled person or even a skilled person. This could be quite dangerous. It's lengthy. It's sometimes effective and sometimes not effective. It just kind of depends. You're having a battle. Who's going to win? That kind of thing. So what really drew me to remote spirit release was whenever I was looking for my solution in my hypnosis sessions and all this weird stuff that was happening. And, I was having these conversations with these dark things. And of course, they'll tell you anything under the sun to try to get you to go away. And you may think that you have brought in light to get rid of it and things like that, and just kind of flying by the seat of your pants, because at that time when I was doing this 8 years ago, there really was no process or help in this. You just kind of winged it. So there really was not a lot to be done about that. You're kind of on your own, and there wasn't a community, and you were just, when we met Dr. Palmer and this method that he had developed with the help of Andy and Chen throughout the years, and then later on with Jono, and then those of us that carried it on through while Dr. Palmer was here and continued developing. It was just so much more efficient, and it just makes so much sense. So remote spirit release, this is how that works. You do have two humans involved. So you have the facilitator that meets with the medium online, and you could do it in person, but for the most part, we're all over the country, and so it doesn't really matter where you are. We do it generally online because no time and space and spirit, right? So the facilitator connects with the medium connects with the spirit guide, and so this is the kicker of the whole thing. The spirit guide has been highly trained and as a highlight to be able to remove these things. And they also have a team behind them, so that anything comes up that is too major for them to deal with on their own, they have a whole team behind them. I mean, a lot of times when we go into a session, here comes the team, and they're like doing all these things behind the scenes while we're working through. So basically, the two humans are completely safe because we are cloaked, we are out of sight. As far as the entities are concerned, we are not there. The spirit guides go in, they take care of business. So the facilitator is speaking to the spirit guide with their team and getting all of the different things checked and cleared. And once all of that is done, then everything is wrapped up with a neat little bow, and the humans disconnect. And as far as the nasties, no, we were never there. We were not even involved at all. The spirit guides have done it. So this is like more of a modern, methodical, safe way of doing what in the past it was a quite dangerous and you had to be highly skilled or nuts to go in and battle these dark forces. So it's a scientific, methodical, safe, regimented, quick, very quick. A session generally lasts anywhere from 20 minutes, maybe up to 40 minutes if it's a complex case. And then that person that may have been plagued with this for 20 years even is free. But the way we do it is very duplicatable. So we go in, we have a facilitator, which is the person that is going to be speaking to the medium. The medium is going to be connected to their spirit guide. The spirit guide is highly trained on the other side for removal of these things. Spirit guide has a team, tons of light beings helping. There's the team from Spirit Release Academy. Everybody's team is on their team, right? So we've got like oodles of support and help. They can go as high as they need to go in the light realms to get help for this kind of thing. So anyway, basically, the humans are not a factor in this. The only thing that the humans are doing is connecting to the spirit guide. The spirit guide and that team is being directed to go. So the facilitator is speaking through the medium to the spirit guide. The spirit guide is following the directions to do all of the work. When all the work is done, things are closed down, brought back, everybody is completely safe. When done properly, there's no reverberation, there's no kickback on the practitioners. Entities never even knew that they were there. This was all done on spirit side. So this is like the most advanced way I can think of to approach this. And maybe it's a little bit more trouble. You've got to get a team together and you've got to do this. You've got to get with your facilitator and medium. But let me tell you, once you get the hang of this, it's not that big of a deal. You know the teams that you work with, the people you work with regularly, you know their schedules. You have your clients that book you, and you have your recipients lined up, and you get to work, you get to business. So this is almost, it's like doing any other job, only like way cooler. Because whenever you hear the difference that it's made for that recipient, for that family, for the people that were affected by this energy that was sucking the life out of them and doing God knows what, it's just so efficient and effective. I mean, I can't imagine wanting to go in and battle. I'm not saying that is not a valid thing. There's still exorcism, there's still, the shamanic way, and there's still the hypnosis way, and a few more other ways. I'm certain of it. But this is our way. So this is a way that you can really have an effect without putting yourself in danger, without putting your family in danger, and making a difference in the world, a big difference in the world. I invite you to have a look. If any of this intrigues you, even the slightest bit, you may already be doing this work on your own. If you feel like you would like to have more of a community, more of a support network, and maybe a more efficient and way of doing things, then get in contact with us, because we would love to chat, because we're all on the same team. We're all working for the sovereignty and the spiritual help and restoration of humanity. Get in touch with us at spiritreleaseacademy.com. We would love to have a chat with you and tell you more about what we do, because we love talking about it. Till next time. Bye, guys.